Yeah, he had to sneak it in. Jameis Winston was coming over the top. He almost laid out his receiver. It was tough.
Let's talk about Jameis. All right. Is Jameis mocking everything?
No, I think Jameis is just the man. I just think he is such a unique, off-the-wall character.
Okay, so, all right. Now I enjoy him, by the way. I enjoy him having an interaction with his wide receiver if they weren't on the same page, and competitive juices can fly. We've seen this thousands of times on the sideline of an NFL game between coaches, players, but not even that. Just everything Jameis does. Do you think it's all a mockery or not? We got into this conversation in the last hour. Like when he was eating a W, was he mocking the pregame speeches that normally happen? When another pregame speech was going on and he was told, look at the person to your left, and he literally... He went like this, and then he said, look him in the eye, and he I thought he was mocking this speech. Everything his workouts, is he mocking workouts when he's laying on a Bosu ball, doing dumbbell bench? Is he mocking all of these things? Or is this just there it is. I mean, that is obviously a mockery, right? I would have popped and laughed so hard if I was in the huddle and I saw that. I don't care who we're playing, who's speaking, how it's going. If I witnessed that, is he doing that as a joke, you think, or is that's just who Jameis is all the time?
That is Jameis. I think it is
That's
him.
amazing.
Now, if he was doing like the greatest, most consistent troll job ever, that would be equally amazing. If we find out about that 35 years from now, then this dude has a lot of commitment to the gig. But no, I think this is him, and I think he's just – I appreciate that he's letting his personality show.
Me and Connor actually did get to the agreement because Connor is on the firm belief that this is not a mockery of everything.
No way.
He thinks just like you that this is him or whatever.
There's too many times he's done it. Oh, like this is just him.
What else are you saying?
I'm saying the videos of him dancing at practice, like all of it is awesome.
I'm the hardest working quarterback in the NFL. I know Dak's right there.
Yeah. Think about everything he does, because that would be mocking a speech that is given at youth camps.
Yes.
That is exactly what the mock speech would be. So I'm in the camp firmly that this is all a mockery.
No.
Yes. I think he is playing chess. I think
lives
this is
for it.
Closed Sicilian by Jameis Winston. And we're going to find this out 15
Just
20.
to entertain himself, or what's the end game?
Hopefully it's like some documentary. There's no way that this is just how.
Coffee.
Okay, here we go.
That's
James.
A lucrative acting career, perhaps.
He's just goofy. He's a goofy, fun guy.
I fucking love it. Because that means he's always like it, by the way. Because in every situation, he is always Jameis, which I respect. You think he's a guy going for it? You think he's a guy long-term down in New Orleans? I don't know Sean Payton at all, aside from, what's up, Sean? What's up, Pat? All right, Sean. All right, Pat. At a golf tournament I was invited to down at the Greenbrier in West Virginia. He was there. We showed up late. We missed an event, and kind of our fault. We had 15 people with us as well. We disrespected the entire situation. Played barefoot. Me and John Daly won. But I got a chance to chat with him very quickly. That was literally our entire interaction. The fact he knew who I was, I thought that was pretty cool. This guy seems like a good guy. I don't know him at all. You know him a little bit better than me. Don't you out there at Tahoe? You guys ever get to talk? He's a part of that thing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out in Tahoe, and I was lucky enough to play with he and Strahan on Sunday this past year.
What's he like? So he's terrible at golf. What is he like?
He actually played pretty well. Good one. Yeah, I don't claim that I'm Phil Mick over here. He was awesome. He was the man. I didn't know what to expect. I'd talk to him, here and there at times, but playing 18 holes with the dude, and his caddy was awesome too. My brother caddies for me, and Strahan's caddy. We all hung out the whole time together. All of them fun dudes, awesome guy. Sean, even when you're talking to him, you see like he has that weird football offensive genius in his brain. Like he's always thinking something football.
And they say he's super intense. I think there's been like mixed reports that he's either like a hard ass coach. I don't know how to get the read of the players. He was either used to be a hard ass or used to be a little bit different than he is now. I don't know if he's the same.
Their camp is known to be brutal. But if you see guys now, they're like, man, that's not the Sean I know. Like when you see him doing stuff like, and maybe not having as intense practices. We don't know what they're doing in camp. We don't get to see what they're really doing, I guess. But yeah, he's known that even deep in the season, he doesn't care. They're going to get their practice in.
Yeah, and that's down in New Orleans, and they started moving that training camp because I assume if he had a hard-ass camp, and it's 6,000 degrees in New Orleans?
They used to go to Mississippi,
so
bro.
humid.
They used to be in Mississippi. It's even hotter, I think, where they went. Then Greenbrier, I think their deal with the Greenbrier's up, and now they're back in New Orleans. Right?
I couldn't imagine anything hotter than New Orleans when the humidity was up at 7,000. But I guess, and then as soon as you said Mississippi, I'm like, I haven't even thought about being in the deep Mississippi humidity. I couldn't even imagine. I don't think I've ever been. I don't think I've ever. Oh, yeah, I called the Egg Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I called the Egg Bowl. That was
That
awesome.
was in late November, I guess.
We played Mississippi State, too. It seemed like there was sun out. It might have been early in the season. I've never been down there. That humidity, though, down in the Caribbean area, Gulf area, that shit is fucking different. Florida gets real hot. That is.
We felt in New Orleans when we first went down there.
To the lane game.
Oh,
air
we're in the
conditioning
back
broke.
of a truck.
My God.
Oh, my. It was 7,000. That's why in my head, there's
yeah.
nothing hotter than New Orleans. Yeah, that is. We were cooking in the back of a box truck.
The air conditioner broke.
Yeah, we were actually cooking in there. It was 7,000 degrees doing a show. It was great. The show was, I'm sure the quality was fantastic. I'm sure.